Hello people, right, as you can see, it's just closed. I was long GNZD, end of day trade. H4 had closed green on the RSI histo alert. That's the baby that I'm in love with at the moment. Then you can clearly see on this H4 chart as well that we've hit a massive level of support. I traded it short for those 47 pip trades, which I doubled up when it pulled back against me because I was that happy with the bust, then break and close here, price collapsed, job done. So I actually had a little bit of a nap. Actually, I fell asleep. I rest my eyes because I was staring at these charts, and then happened to. It's now 8 o'clock in the evening, and thought have a look at the charts. And as you can see, there's clearly a high, low, lower, high, lower, low. Zoom in a bit, and I was waiting for this anyway. And then there was a low, high, higher, low, higher, high, and close. Critically close above the red, what I call the penultimate candle, the one before the final low where we don't get a lower low and it pulls up. And then we even had the pullback while I was having a little snooze, and then the continuation. And you can clearly see as well on H1 we've got a green candle, a green bar rather should I say, before I entered, and then M30. So we're just checking all our ducks are in a row. Pound was weak, and New Zealand dollar was down here when I entered. It's changed now, and here we have the bust, and then we have the bust and break and close. Talked about this so many times, guys. So and that's why I say learn to trust your indicators. Much the same as we had the bust there, pullback, long that is, and then the break and close, price collapses. So target for my trade was the low here. Remember I say last support broken to the left, or the first to the left, but the most recent support broken is the most likely level the price will go to when it returns. And I'm not interested in trading here. You see a clear difference between this whole setup here. This is well, for one thing, it's in the middle of the American Open. For the second thing, we're way below the zero line and the histo alert. This is clear. So these subtle differences, well, they're not that subtle actually, because we're above zero, and we are then we're finally busting the 20 level here. Not quite broken by the looks of it. Let's have a look. 1896, 1971. So it's rising. The power is rising to the long side, and obviously then they're clearly broken through there. So, but that's on the current candle. That was after my trade. 15-minute. We're above the hourly 8 EMA anyway, but on all pairs it's the same thing. And 15-minute once again. Now we've got the high, low, lower, high, lower, low, low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, and close. I entered literally minutes ago. 5-minute chart. Let's put the trade on the chart actually. So it was more luck than judgment. I was sussing out something on Twitter. Thought I'll have a quick look, because before I dropped off, my eyes get sore as I say, staring at the screen. Before I dropped off, Twitter was behaving really strangely, and it still is. They've added back a load of people that I followed that I unfollowed, so I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, as you can see, this thing is a beast. The trade was worth Price, I think it was about 12 pips. I didn't even look at the pips. I don't look at the pips. This is the thing, and I wanted to mention that before. It's not so much the pips, it's the levels. You can clearly see. So I trade the gaps, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. If there's a gap that's 50 pips, I'll take it. If there's a gap that's 3 or 4 pips, providing the indicators and everything on my chart analysis agrees. So, that's why, really and truthfully, you're trading with the charts. You're not trading a set hard and fast system. I used to trade a set hard and fast system, but not anymore. Now, we can clearly see something else also. We've got the S2 down here. It's using it like a support, becomes resistance, acts as support again. That's not to say it will go up to there, because price action is more important to me than these pivot levels. But yeah, as you can see, it's just a question. It's clearer here where I was trading to. There. Old support potentially becoming new resistance. Again, wouldn't trade there. That is not a reversal here. But this is a massively important H1 reversal here, which, as I said many times, they don't happen that often, but when all your ducks are aligned again, ducks in a row, then you hit the trade, and that's exactly what I did. I didn't need this thing on my chart. That is just as an alert, but I use it so rarely now I should take it off my template. But there you go, guys. So another 12 or 13 pips. I'm not sure, I didn't work it out, did I? TP 93,593. Price, yeah, 13 pips, 5,939, nearly 14 pips actually. So what can I say? Wait patiently, show discipline, and then just rely on your indicators. So another good day in Pipsville. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening.